What's going on, everybody? Paul Ambrogio, Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate, and today I thought we would just walk Illinois Route 47 in Huntley and check out some of the new developments going on right now. Some of the old ones, as you can see, Culvers kind of started this whole thing here. And then we're just going to walk south and see what we can come up with here, see some of the new retail and shops going in. And then we're also going to go back behind the frontage road there and check out the new apartment complex coming in, the preschool, the hotel, and just kind of show you the area a little bit. So real quick, a little history. I'm standing by the Culvers here, which was just built a couple years ago. They were on the south end of town, attached to the mobile gas station, and they outgrew that spot and built their freestanding. And I really think some nights they outgrew this already. But it's just a great facility, great for the community. They give back to the community 10 times, I bet, what they make there. It's just a great organization. So again, we're gonna go tour everything here, see what we can come up with, and stick with us. All right, we got my beautiful videographer here, and she's gonna kind of go with us here, and let's just walk around and see what we got. I'm gonna do my Gigi impression. Zoom in, come on, here we go. I just love that guy. I mean, he's got such a great tagline, a hook, catches you in those videos. Did you guys go back and watch those videos yet? Gigi, Capri. He's got a great tagline. You ring, Gigi will bring. I love it. Okay, so here's Sherwin-Williams. You know, a funny thing about Huntley. Now, if you go back and watch, I might tag it right here or right here. I did a video about 3 years ago, maybe longer, and I titled it, If You Like Two, Huntley's For You. And I was kind of making a poke at Huntley a little bit because it seems like there's a dividing line somewhere north where, for some strange reason, Huntley likes to put in two of everything. Yeah, one for the north side of town, one for the south side of town. And we're standing on the south side of town, right across from Webb Sun City, which is an adult 55 and over lifestyle community, the largest in Illinois. And there's 5,400 homes in there. And of course, yes, Huntley's going to cater to this side of town where all the population is. But now all the new construction seems to be by Talamore and the north side of town. So they're putting in a lot of the same developments down there to cater to both sides of the community. But again, we're just one big community, right? So there's 2 Jimmy John's, one on the north, one on the south, 2 Dunkin' Donuts. There's 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 Starbucks now in town. I lost count. There's just many gas stations, car washes on both sides of town. So it was my way to poke fun at Huntley a little bit, but also to show you the development that's going on. So, and I say that now because on the south side of town, we have Sherwin-Williams. And as we go down 2 storefronts down, you're gonna see another Benjamin Moore paint store. It's just, I don't know what the infatuation is with the two of everything so close together, but hey, it's all good. We can poke fun at it. It's a growing community, and if the population can support it, why not? So again, we have Sherwin-Williams here, freestanding building. So here we're standing in front of Jersey Mike's. This strip center just opened about a year and a half ago, maybe. Time is flying by. And of course, one of my favorites, Jersey Mike's. I love it. We've catered to our office meetings of 30 or 40 people. We've done the catering here a couple times. It's not cheap, it's expensive, but so is everywhere you go to eat nowadays, right? The only thing I wish is if they would put a little bit more meat on those sandwiches. It's a little disappointing when you're seeing them cut the meat. It's like, come on, add some more, right? But it's a great sub, in my opinion. And then over here, you can see right here, retail space for lease. They're still trying to fill that. Again, they don't want any office space in there. They really want retail for tax dollars. And then there's the Benjamin Moore, J.C. Licht, I believe is how you pronounce it, but it's the Benjamin Moore franchise. And again, that's, you know, right next door, 2 doors down from the Sherwin-Williams. So we can kind of poke a little fun at that. All right, so then we're going to continue down. Okay, so here's one of the signs, Huntley Crossing. That's this whole development here. And we're going to kind of stay away from the windows here because they are conducting business right now. It's a Sunday afternoon, although they're not conducting a great deal of business. It is a beautiful day out right now. This is a head scratcher. The kids, when they were growing up, They always said something's fishy going on in these mattress stores. They pop up everywhere and then they're gone overnight. This one's been here for about a year. American Mattress. I believe they're local. I don't understand the mattress business, so I'm not even going to comment on it. All right, let's continue down in this never-ending retail establishment on Route 47. Again, there's a couple spaces that they're trying to fill. This is the Huntley Crossing. And over here, we have the last strip center that just went in. I think these folks are tied somehow to possibly the hotel and the development behind us, but I can't confirm that. I'm not 100% sure. But here you have Smoothie King, a franchise, and I believe the person that owns the complex put in all these franchises, but again, I can't confirm that. 100% just what I heard on the street. I could be incorrect, but regardless, you have a Smoothie King franchise and a independent liquor store, wine and spirits. I never knew what the spirits mean. Is that just hard liquor, beer, everything, and wine? And then we have one down here, a new favorite. I don't know if it's a new favorite in Huntley, but I heard good things about the one. There's a couple of them in other villages. Is Wingstop. I've not had it yet. My son had it. He said it was pretty good. But and then you got a small retail space there that is available. It looks like somebody might be moving in soon. They are doing something in there. Again, you got Smoothie King, something coming soon, Heritage Wine and Spirits, and then Wingstop. And we'll try and show you the front. There you go. So you got your Wingstop, you have your wine and spirits. I've not been in any of these locations as of yet, but now you could take it all the way down and you could see on the other end how everything is just connected here. Okay, so now we're over at BMO Harris. I believe that's the name of the bank. This development was probably the first in this series here before Culvers. And I know earlier I said Culvers was the first to jumpstart this, but it wasn't. It was actually BMO Harris. And this sat here probably for 15 years as the only piece in this little area. And then eventually it all started to take off. So we're gonna go down here. Actually, there's very few buildings, bank buildings on 47. There's BMO Harris, and then on the west side, there's an independent, I believe Wintrust bought them out bank, and then there's also Chase Bank. There used to be a PNC bank in my building, which my office building is right on the other side of those tall trees over there. And PNC closed up and they recently sold the building, but we're still up on the second floor there. So we're getting close to the last development that just went in, the most recent. And I think we timed it right before the crazy rush over here. I want to show you some of the traffic out on 47, and then we're going to show you 7 Brew. Are you ready for this? I don't know what the craze is. I've had it. I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't something that I was comfortable with, but there's a lot of people like it. I should probably give them a try again because they were giving drinks out as they were learning the proper mixture of everything before their grand opening, and they were giving free drinks to the community, you know, and that's when we had it. So it's possible they didn't mix the right stuff in, but I didn't enjoy it. But I should give them another chance because look at all these people. They obviously know something and they're enjoying it. So let's go out here and we're gonna walk over here and just show you some traffic on 47. I don't know if you remember in one of my earlier videos, and I don't remember the title of it, but we talked about the village and the walking paths and things not connecting. Again, this is one of them. You know, I think there should have been a walking path here similar to the one on that side where you can walk down and get to 7 Brew. Over here, it seems like the asphalt and the concrete up here just stops and nobody thought about it coming east a little bit, just north and south. So let's take a look at some of the traffic. So here's Route 47. And across the street there is Webb Sun City. Again, 5,400 units. And way down there is the entrance to Webb. And then you have this stoplight, which is Huntley Crossing Drive. And that takes you into the Chipotle that just opened. the 7 Brew, the Hampton Inn, and then the big rental complex of about 300 units that's going in. Construction just started. That's going to be back there. But again, we just wanted to show you some of the traffic out here. It's a little quiet right now. We're going to try and cross the street. Okay, so now we're standing on the east side of 47, on the same side with all the construction development that we just showed you. To the south is the Jewels, and the original Jewels. That's the other thing. On the north side of town, there's a second Jewels for everybody. Again, 2 of everything in this town. I don't know. So on the other side of those trees is a little commercial area, and then our office, and then the grocery store and some other outlets are on that side. Taco Bell is over there. We're not going to walk all the way down there. We're getting a little tired with all this walking, and I really want to show you this items here, and then I really want to show you the apartment complex that's going in. So here we have Chipotle, which who would have thought that that place would have been crowded like it is. I've never had it. I have no interest in ever having it. I walked in there and it just didn't look good to me. It's just me, you know? But a lot of people like it, including my son and my daughter. One of my daughters I know eat there all the time. So we got Chipotle, and then we've got the new trend on TikTok, on Instagram, 7 Brew. They are popular beyond belief. Usually the line is down here, the line is going that way. When they have happy hour or half off, whatever they call it, it is jam-packed. All right, so you know this facility here is, in my opinion, undersized. No one can go in there, which is okay, but where do you put all your overstock? Sometimes they have it out on the side over there when it's inventory day until they can get it inside. But this place is always busy. Look at this, 2 drives going where you can see there's 2 lines going. The sign says, please go left if line is to this point. So you have to go to your left, turn around, and come back. You know, they got this all blocked off, so you have to go down there and then turn around and come back. But let's go back here and let's look at this 2-line drive-through going. I mean, just it must be that time. Look at this, the line is starting to gather. Okay, so we just got past 7 Brew. We're behind Chipotle over here. They're doing a great business today as well. Over here, I thought we would walk over here and let's see what time it is. It's 4:15. I don't want to intrude on their business or their business model by walking in there, but I'd love to show you the inside. I hate to go in unannounced. I don't think that's fair to the guests and so forth, especially since it is a private business. But we're just gonna walk out here, show you this before we go head down by the apartments that are coming in. So this is the Hampton Inn. It's a franchise. And the rumor is, and again, it's a rumor, I can't confirm it, the gentleman that opened one of the Dunkin' Donuts opened up a second Dunkin' Donuts, maybe opened a third Dunkin' Donuts. Then he built a strip center on the north side of town, and that's where one of the Dunkin' Donuts went. But then he also put, I believe, a Starbucks in there, possibly. He also put a sandwich facility in there, and one of the spaces may still be empty last time I drove by it. But then he also did the Hampton Inn, and he's also doing this 300 apartment complex back here. So, I mean, they're actually investing a lot into the town, but hey, when you have a good upcoming village, you know, in the suburbs, it makes sense to invest in it if it's the right location. And Huntley is the right location because literally right on the other side of those trees over there is 90 and 47. You can jump on, you can get to, again, Rockford International Airport in 40 minutes. You can get to Chicago O'Hare International Airport in 40 minutes. It really is a centrally located town. So you can see the Hampton Inn. I don't remember exactly how many units there. There's definitely right around 100 plus minus. I think it's a little under 100 units in there. Counting the windows, it looks like there's maybe 16 windows times 3 and then possibly a couple of units on the very first floor. It does have some conference room space. It does have a pool out back. It was a good thing to come. We needed that in town. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around and we're gonna get down there and go check out the development. I don't think we can get through back there, but we're gonna go where they started building, all the way back near the Culver. So stay with us. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Come on, let's go. Okay, so now we're getting ready to enter the cornfields. This is where all the apartments are gonna be behind this. And then all these cornfields are still gonna be possibly retail development. So this actually, fun fact, this whole property here was owned by Home Depot. And when we moved in 25 years ago, right after that, I believe Home Depot bought the property, and then the market crashed. And then probably about 5 years ago, they sold off the property, and that's when this, the developer, the Hampton Inn and all the Dunkin' Donuts and stuff bought this and decided to put in the apartments back there. So that obviously had to go through Huntley to get a zoning change to go from commercial to the multifamily. And I mean, a village is a village, a city is a city. When you want something done, it doesn't matter, you're gonna get it done, right? And the village wanted this. I know some people didn't want it, some people did want it, but the village wanted it more. And I know when I had a conversation with the planning department and I said, why are we doing this? We should be waiting for the next Lowe's, Menards, Home Depot. That's what the area needs. He pretty much said I was crazy for thinking that way, and no, we're moving through. This is what the village needs. So they moved through, they got their apartments. It is what it is. We're gonna show it to you. This is a sign here. Luxury apartments. I can't wait to see how luxury they are. Huntley Crossing. This is gonna be 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, I believe. There's a clubhouse, indoor pool, or outdoor pool. I believe it's gotta be indoor because this season, it would make sense if it was indoor, but it's probably gonna be outdoor. So let's walk down here. Okay, so now we are walking north of where we were. We were down by the hotel in 7 Brew. We kept walking north and we're getting towards the end of development. We started right across the street by the Culvers. This is the LightHouse Academy. And from what I understand, it's a preschool and kindergarten facility. So it's, I remember this started construction, it feels like 3 years ago. It was a long time, maybe 2 years ago, for this to get constructed. So you know it's well built. It took them a while to get it built, but it's up and I believe it is running. I haven't come by here during the day, but it looks like with all the toys and things out here that it is up and running. One of the interesting things is that we noticed is the apartment complex is getting built right behind the daycare here, which could be beneficial if you have kids and you're renting one of the newer apartments over here. Now again, I don't know how affordable they're gonna be. When it says luxury, I wonder how luxury it will be, and will it be price-wise, will it be affordable? You know, they push it as being affordable, some of them, but is it really gonna be affordable for the youth, for the kids, for the people that need it? The way houses have gone up in price, it's really hard. I mean, the new starter house tends to be like $350,000 in the area now. So to spend $350,000 on a starter home is hard for single income or for, you know, a 26-year-old starting out with a good job. You really got to be making a lot of money to afford that by yourself. So we're hoping that maybe these apartments will give a bridge, give a stepping stone for somebody that wants to maybe move out of mom and dad's house that can't afford that down payment yet. Although moving out of mom and dad's house, how are you going to save any money if you're spending it here? You're making somebody else richer. So if you're at home with mom and dad, my word of advice is stay at home, help out, cut the grass, fill the refrigerator once in a while, cook dinner for mom and dad, and live in your bedroom or your basement until you save up enough money to get out on your own and buy your first house. And who are you going to call to buy that first house? Right here. Paul Ambrogio, Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate, 847-668-3774. Okay, all the joking aside, let's go down here and see what we got. So here, we're at the back of the daycare, and we notice this building right here. You can see there's about a 5-foot easement, it looks like, between possibly the development and the preschool. And they planted some nice trees here. Then that over there looks like maybe that's going to be the clubhouse. Maybe that's going to be the open space that you can rent out if you're having a party or something. Maybe there's going to be a pool table, you know, pinball machine or two would be nice. Maybe a Miss Pac-Man, of course, you got to have that. Maybe some air hockey. I know down at my daughter's apartment down in Florida, they have a golf simulator, they have foosball, they have pool, they have this massive outdoor pool itself. What else? I think there's skee ball or something there, or shuffleboard and bocce courts and volleyball, just all kinds of crazy stuff. So maybe they'll have that here too, I don't know. But I thought we would go through here and let's see what we got. Okay, so here it says, all visitors must check in, office trailer behind hotel, danger, construction site. I see the trailer way down there, and we're now walking back there, and of course there's nobody here today because there's no construction. But there's the clubhouse over there. We can't go in there, but we're just gonna show you this. Oh, try and get the camera over the fence. They started with the units over here on the north end of the development, but it's gonna go all the way. Do you see that Huntley Tower? Where you see that white building way out there? It's gonna go all the way down there. And then again, the frontage is gonna align over there where there should be some outlets for some retail and food and all that. But let's walk back here and we're gonna show you this. And you know what, while we're back here, there's a new housing development going in. There's about 30 houses back here. And I heard that they just started pre-construction, or maybe they're putting in the sewers in the streets right now. And while we're here, we're gonna go over there and see if we could take a quick peek. Why not? It does look like it's gonna rain again, so we're gonna go quick here. All right, so that's it on that. And then way out there by the power lines is the new housing development. I thought it was a unusual spot because it does back to the high power lines that go through town. But again, some people, it doesn't bother them. And it is a good location to the expressway and Route 47. So there are some pluses to that for sure. So this is what the apartments look like. It looks like they have dedicated entrances on some of them, which looks pretty cool. So almost like a row house, 2-story, pretty cool. It looks like it's hurricane proof, but there's no hurricanes in the Midwest. So construction looks good. All right, so we walked a little bit further here and then we'll keep walking. But you know, I was talking to my videographer and she said, you know, you think about it, you're back here in the back, you have every way of life and you know, person in different stages of life right back here. You have your single family freestanding, you have your assisted living and your independent living right here. And I think they have a grocery store in there. Shh, you didn't hear it from me. And they have a barber in there as well. But then back there you have, closer to 47, you have your apartment. And that will have everybody in there. Kids starting out, it'll have people retiring, just a vibrant community. It would be nice. Now here, if the developer is listening to me, it would be nice if you talk to the developer of the apartment complex and were able to secure a low monthly fee, or maybe throw it in for the first year or something for your residential homes here, for this community to use the clubhouse and the pool over there. I won't charge you for it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll send you my invoice. But I would work on that. If you can put something together with that clubhouse, that could benefit this development and outweigh some of the issues that I previously mentioned. So this again is the resort lifestyle community back here. And I believe it's Huntley Springs is the name. Yep, Huntley Springs. Resort lifestyle community. Again, we're not going to go in there. We may set up a tour one day and go tour there for a short video because I think you really need to see the inside. I remember going in there way back when they were opening and the chamber had an event there. It really is truly remarkable in there and a great community. So we're going to end it here. Just wanted to show you what we got here. All right, folks, guess what time it is? Or it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? It's 5 o'clock now. It's dinner time. We're at the end of the development. We're not gonna waste your time showing you the same stuff we just showed you. I appreciate you being here. Again, I don't know who you are. There's thousands of you that are watching these videos that don't subscribe and don't tap on the bell. I need you to subscribe there, wherever it is. Tap on the bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. I promise not to spam you. I bring you value, and that's it. I want to be your go-to real estate broker. If you're thinking about moving to the area, anywhere in the northwest suburbs, west suburbs, we've got you covered. If you're looking to move out and go to Florida or Wisconsin, we've got you covered. We can help, right? Just reach out. Again, I don't know who you are. You know who I am. Let's connect. Send me a message on the old text message, email, call me, leave me a voicemail. Who knows? I probably will pick up the phone when you call, so there'll be no voicemail. Send a carrier pigeon, do whatever you got to do. Reach out to me. I would be honored to help. Again, Paul Ambrogio, Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate, 847-668-3774. Over and out.